Welcome to the award-winning podcast, The Scarf Bagara War, for fans, county fans, sponsored by Overpass Clothing and in partnership with Edgeley Conservative Club Coaches. I'm here tonight, Lauren and Andy, and I'm Russ. You all right, guys? How's it going?
All right.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, good. Even when I'm like second in charge, I still get named last.
Do you know why it was? Because I've been learning from like professional podcasts that they name the host last, and I just went from right to left. I just went Lauren, Andy, and then
Not that I'm trying to pull rank or anything, Loz.
It sounds like
well,
it.
Ladies first.
Like that.
Ladies first.
No,
There you go.
even when there's a guest there before me in the camera view.
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Isn't it?
It's one way of taking it in.
How's your week been?
Hectic, and I know Paul Milligan would like me to give him a shout out because his favourite, so friend of the show, friend of mine actually, I was doing some work for him this week, and one of his favourite times of the year is looking forward to my message that I put on Instagram to say I finished for the season and I'm not in work now till the 2nd of March, second week in March, should I say? So that's me done.
Jealous. Very jealous. Got work all through the Christmas break.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. Heartbreaking stuff. I know.
Oh,
You can at least fake sincerity, Andy. Come on.
I think I did, didn't I?
There was so much sincerity behind that.
I'm so
I
sorry
really
for
felt it. I really felt it.
I hope you can bear through it, everybody.
Lauren, maybe we'll come to it later. Actually, if I remember, let me put it onto the notes. But I'd like to discuss because you obviously you're full time as a producer on podcasts. Correct?
I am indeed. So
it'd be good just to get an insight later on of what it's like over Christmas because it's obviously the football podcasts, I guess, aren't they? And
yeah,
it never stops. It just never stops.
Keeps going.
Let's add that to the agenda. Here we go. So on the fly, adding to agenda. There we go. Right, and when we talk about the agenda, let me tell you what we've got coming up. We're going to talk a bit about Barnsley on Saturday, Crewe from midweek, players coming back from injury, that kind of thing. Some of the youngsters as well. We'll talk about Cambridge on Saturday, although Steve did a really good job on the preview show. If you've not listened or watched that yet, get into that. That's really, really good. And Lauren, you're our sort of resident Cambridge anyway, aren't you? So, like, yeah. We don't just make the shit up. We plan it all and everything. It's almost like it's an award-winning podcast. It's weird, isn't it?
Almost.
You should say that more often, Ross. I feel like you don't say it enough.
Don't say it enough. No, got pulled up on X this week for saying it too much. But there you go.
Oh well. You have to win an award to be able to say it, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the point if you can't say it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
exactly. And then we'll finish up with random shit of the week, and we've got a good one.
You've only said we've got a good one because you've done it for the first time. Oh no, sorry. You've remembered to do it for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, factually and technically, that's correct. That is correct. This is true. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Right. Anyway, thanks for everybody joining online. Please do get involved in the chat. Get your comments in, and we'll read some of the best ones out, and we'll ignore the worst ones. That's what we tend to do. Right. Barnsley then. Barnsley at home on Saturday. Obviously, the lads on the review show went into atomic level detail on that one. But what we're thinking, point gained or 2 points dropped?
2 points dropped.
Ooh.
Based on the second half performance. First half, let's just skip over that. Don't need to discuss it. Second half, I thought everything from entertaining, just it had everyone on the edge of the seats, I thought. And I thought the atmosphere was one of the best it's been for a long time in that second half. I felt the whole crowd got going and tried to really lift the boys, so to speak. I don't even know what the two-letter word ending in G it was, but for me, regardless of what that was, come on, Ross.
Two-letter word. Are we on random shit of the week already?
No,
two-letter word. Oh, right. Okay, sorry. It's not a word, is it?
I was confused then.
It is a word. It stands for something. Yeah.
I bet you're one of those players that Scrabble, aren't you? That just think of 2-letter words that are just like.
I know them all. Especially with the Q and the Z and the X.
Yeah.
All those Chinese words that mean something.
Not in the English dictionary. Yeah.
But they're in the Scrabble dictionary. Every word's in the Scrabble dictionary. Every word.
Right.
And where are we going here now?
XG.
Yeah. So I don't know what the XG was, but for me, it just felt like a really entertaining second half. I don't feel like Barnsley really troubled us that much. I don't think as soon as we sort of like pressed higher up and created a few chances, I don't think they could really contain us. And I saw a few messages actually reaching out to the Barnsley players just to make sure that they're all right, just because there must be some sort of weird book. And I was agreeing with the Twitter comments as well that it seems to be really, really go down a lot, and heartfelt, to all of them. I hope they get well soon and they can get to the root of what's going on there. Because let's face it, how boring is that? We're not even to the what do they call it? The back end of the season, the last third where you could go down, or we're not even halfway through. Same for Luton as well. Why are you playing football like that? How boring must that be? I don't think we do it, do we? I think we do it sometimes, like towards the back end of a game if we've been on a bit of a crap running performance. But I don't ever see us like going down on the 12th minute and then that's our game plan for the rest of the game.
No, I think it comes from the manager, that doesn't it? Well, the gameplay and what you're trying to get out of a game. It's funny because I'm sure they were talking about this on either Stick to Football or some other podcasting from the Premier League, where it's creeping into not creeping in. It happens in the Premier League where they are just going down and cramp after 60 minutes and all this kind of stuff just to eke away at the minutes and the seconds. And that was just ridiculous, wasn't it? I mean, I can accept a certain level of it. Call it game management, dark arts, whatever you want to call it. Some people might call it cheating, but that was just ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. Even I was, off my seat, shouting. I even shouted at a ball boy for the second time in my life on Saturday.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's always been a case of like time management and, your tactical injuries, as horrible as that sounds saying.
Oof. Yeah.
I know. But
that sounds like it's a thing, Loz.
Oh, like it's almost like I'm a pro at this, right? But no, it's always been a thing. I don't know whether this is just me looking back, but I always thought it was more of a thing when we were lower down in the leagues and, your players didn't have as much stamina and they didn't have as much training and fitness. And so a lot of it was a case of managing the time and ticking it over. But I think you just get to the point where it is too much. Like I respect a bit of time wasting in game management, but it does get to a point where it's like, it's just boring. It is just boring. And I don't like seeing it being as much of a thing. I don't mind occasional ones, especially when you need to change things up. But too much.
I can almost accept it if it was like an FA Cup tie and we were playing Bishop Auckland at home when we're at the top of League One. Yeah, and they're trying to get like I said before, eke every second or a minute out. But even as a general fan, if we were witnessing that, as much as we'd be frustrated, we would totally get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's what I mean. This is Barnsley. Yeah. They should be.
This is a League One side that used to be a high-flying Championship team, right? And I know they're not now. They're in League One, but it's just like, right. So my perspective is, right, we're in the top 5. We've been skirting around the top for how long? They're playing Stockport County. We're known for not giving up. And we're known for a high press and we can have a quick counter-attack. And we've got the players going forward. We are going to score at some point. So why not go for the goal yourself? Because they had us first off. It's only when they sat back and turned the dark arts or game management that they just opened up for us. So yeah. So in a way, it's probably a good thing that they did that because we might not have equalised. So
yeah, I mean, if you want to look at it on a positive spin, if you want to be
yes,
optimist or
please.
whatever,
Yeah.
maybe they just respect us that much that they were like, oh, we're not going to be able to, we're 1-0 up. We're not going to be able to do anything else. So we may as well put all these dark arts on and try and scrape whatever we can. So if you want to look at it from a positive perspective, they're showing a little bit of respect, although you maybe want them to show more respect by playing a nice game of football, but maybe they were trying to take what they could.
Yeah.
I hope then in that case then Cambridge do the dark arts, but show more respect and let us score 3 goals.
Oh yeah.
More than that nil.
Yeah.
John Linley said,
I like the way you put it.
Yeah, several Barnsley fans expressed their embarrassment, and too right as well. Yeah, too right. I've got this vision in my head, because we're coming up to Christmas of county players going to a hospital with bears, and all the Barnsley players are the ones in bed, because they're all injured. Like going around like they do, go around to hospital beds, don't they, for kids?
Yeah,
it's Barnsley General.
But let's not try and dwell on that side of it because I came away and I was pretty gutted. I was saying that based on the second half performance, we should have won that, and we had a few chances on target, but I think we had enough attacks to. Again, it's just about being a little bit smarter, I think, with our final decisions. There's still a few players that are questionable for me, but yeah.
There are, but I think it's needs must in it at the moment until we get these players back. That we seem to have. Someone's just commented. I'm going to throw it up in a minute, but we seem to have lost that high press, haven't we? Since we've had all of these injuries, and I don't think we can quite play the way Charlie wants us to play while we've got these injuries. And as they start to come back, I think that's going to start to, as County fans 696 says, the last 2 games have been high press. You can see that developing. The more we get the players back, I kind of agree with that. I think we've lost that a bit while we've had these players, and no, I think it's notably Norwood. That's probably the main thrust of that. Yeah, I don't mean he's doing the pressing. I mean just because of how calm he is. He's just dictating everything in the middle third that it allows the others to press as much as they can.
But then you look at how well we played second half against Barnsley, who was in midfield.
It would have been Bailey. Oh, yeah, there you go. You see, yes, of course, yeah, the return of Ben Osborne.
So everyone's been crying out, can we see Ben Osborne in his natural position?
Yeah, and he was class.
Can you see Norwood and Osborne in that position together?
Do you think they're too similar?
Nope. And I got corrected yesterday.
Just end off. Nope.
I got corrected yesterday by Paul Milligan because I was saying, "Oh, have they both got the legs to play?" And then I referred to what I said recently about Osborne on the left instead of Dodgson, referring him to like Gary Neville. Players of Osborne and Norwood's experience don't need legs because they know where to be.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, maybe they might be too similar, but I'd still like to see it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine balls being sprayed around left, right, and centre, inch perfect passes?
Yeah, but I know Norwood's got a much better passing range, I will say, than Osborne. That was clear to see on Saturday. Osborne was definitely doing that that sort of coming back and collecting and then feeding. He was definitely doing a lot of that, which was brilliant. I just think like they do both sit slightly deeper. So whereas Bailey sort of wanders up front a bit or wanders forward and comes back, and I'm not too sure. I'd like to see it because I bet it would be class. And yeah, you had Bate in that as well. Bate, Osborne, and Norwood. I mean, it's worth its ticket money, by itself, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think once Eden, Adoon, however we have to pronounce it, Can we call him Teo just for argument's sake, Russ? No?
No.
Okay.
Do you know him?
Pardon?
Do you know him?
Yeah. Good mates with him. Yeah.
Oh, if you know him, then fine. If you know him, call him Teo.
We are tight, me and Teo.
Best friends.
BFFs. No, I don't know him, Russ. I don't know him. So, Mr. Eden, Mr. O'Doon. Well, anyway, Teo Eden showed glimpses in last night's game. He is going to be good. So I reckon once he gets back up to full speed, Osborne, he won't be playing at left back. So that might force the situation to where he plays. Because you can't leave Osborne out, I don't think.
Yeah. No, I don't think either. Lauren, just coming to you, because I know we know you're busy working, probably match days as well. You sort of see it from the outside looking. Do you think it was 1 point gained or 2 point lost based on what you sort of looked at, read, kind of thing?
I mean, you're coming to someone who is quite often a little too optimistic, because I try to be, especially because we're so well. But it's because we're still. I know we're not at the beginning of the season, but we're still not that far through it, right? It's still not even been the Christmas busy season yet. Any point that we can pick up at the moment for me, unless we've had like an absolutely stellar game and we've just somehow managed to throw away 3 points, I'll always look at it as a point gained. And maybe that is me being optimistic, but especially with that first half, like we could have come away with that losing. Well, we were down, right? And I think, yes, maybe if we played like the second half the whole time, maybe I might have seen it more as 2 points dropped. But because it is so early on in the season, and look, we were showing some really good stuff in the second half, I do think it's a point gained. Any point at the moment brings us closer to being up there, right? And little Miss Optimist over here is thinking that's never a bad thing.
I'm going to contradict you there.
Go on.
A point gained, isn't that a bit more pessimist than optimist? Surely, if you're being optimistic, you should be 2 points lost.
Well, I kind of get that. I get in the sense of like we were playing well, so we should have got the 2 others. But I just think that we obviously put in a shift to bring it back. And I think, especially coming from a losing position, I think it's a point gained. Maybe it does sound a little bit like I feel like we've nicked a point, but yeah, like Mr. Jammy 81 says.
You're only pointing that comment out because he agrees with you.
Oh, and what, you know?
To be fair, as much as I can put an optimistic spin on it, you are right. Because based on that first half, we didn't deserve anything. And it was only the second half performance that left me thinking, should have won that. But I was happy with the point at the end of it anyway. So
my lad said on the review show, Dan, he said that the first half was honking. And they always like, what? Honk? What were you saying? He's like honking. So that must be a thing that young kids say these days, honking.
Yeah.
So yeah, is it? Okay. Yeah.
Honking.
Cool. Right. So we need to bring more of this youngster stuff into it, so we can appeal to a different demographic.
Well, that's up to Loz, isn't it? To just throw some words in there, and that's where me and Russ go, what?
Yeah. I don't know if I have any, to be honest. I don't. I need to get up to date with them all.
That aged well.
I know. Need to stop working so hard and get on the social media, and I'll be all there.
Yeah. Oh God. Anything more about Barnsley then? Anything more stick out to you?
No, not really. I think the boys covered it on.
Yeah, and the main thing really was Osborne coming back. I'm really sort of getting excited about these players coming back, because I think with a bit of luck, if they come back and they're eased in and we can manage that, I don't think there's going to be much stopping us, to be honest. And I said that on another show in front of a Bolton fan who was really trying to get it out of me that we weren't as good as we think we are. And I'm like, no, when these come back, you watch us. You know, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. So that really does excite me. Another thing I just wanted to point out as well. I did see a message on the socials. I can't remember which platform it was, from a county fan, and they said that if you're including injuries as an excuse for us not playing well, then you need to give your head a wobble or something like that. And I'm sat there thinking, yeah, but that's a fact though, isn't it? If you've lost like 7, 8, 9 of your players that are potential first team, you're not going to play as well, are you?
No.
Do you know what I mean? I just think that's surely that's into your thinking.
Yeah,
but it's also
like
not an excuse either. Go on, Loz, sorry.
Yeah, I don't like using it as a main excuse, right? Because you should be able to have enough quality in the rest of your players that you can at least put on a decent performance, right? But it is just a fact that if you lose your backbone, or players that will calm things down, or your progressive players, you are just going to play worse. And I think the main thing that you could say about not using that is that you should be able to come up with a way of playing with your other players, whether that means you have to change your formation or you change your style of play, maybe bring in some extra dark arts, things like that. Like, I get that would be the argument for not using injuries as an excuse, but at the end of the day, it does make a difference, especially if they have been playing every game. You haven't had that time to learn to play differently with your other players. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, and I totally accept what you're saying there. Yeah, it's you've got to find a different way. And I suppose the performances, especially against Peterborough, I mean, that was honking, wasn't it? The full 90 minutes was honking. So I can understand the reaction.
Stop it, Ross. It doesn't suit you, mate.
Gonna ask Dan to I'm gonna ask my lad to write me some down, see if I can weave them in. Yeah, I've spent too much time in the corporate world that just rolls off the tongue now. You know, the corporate bullshit bingo. It's really horrible. But yeah, no, I mean, I think it was after the Peterborough game actually when it was shite. So yeah, I totally accept that.
John Lindley's made a good comment. Pessimistic view, but why do we always think we'll get back to full strength? Other injuries will happen too, and that just goes to just as we seem to be getting Eden back for 45 minutes. Brecky goes off, doesn't he? So
yeah, ankle injury.
Yeah.
Let's move on to last night then. To Crewe. Where do we start with this? So I'll tell you what. I'll start with this. I was expecting us to.
Did you get any pelters last night, Russ?
For what?
I got a few pelters, mate. You carry on, though. You carry on.
I was going to say, will you stop interrupting? Right. I was before the match. I was thinking, based on the team selection, because we always knew it was going to be really heavy changes. He was going to go young. Decent performances from certain players critically, and a couple coming back, getting more to match fitness. Eden being the main one, I think, when I saw his picture on the thumbnail and things like that. So I just wanted for that to be a thing, and I was a bit disappointed after 15-20 minutes. I was thinking passes are going awry here, we're not linking up. Alowu must have passed it to a steward about 3 times in the first 20 minutes, but then after that they did everything that I certainly expected of them. Would you go along with that?
I'm waiting to me. You're asking me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with everything that you've just said. I was a bit. I think from when we equalised as well, because I think that pressure that we had, it was just constant bombarding of Crewe, and I think Steve from the Concord coaches, he was saying that it's going to be 4-1 this. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to have a bet. I never bet ever. So I put a bet on 4-1. And
did you?
Yeah. And as soon as that happened, it kind of just faded. That 10-15 minute spell of like constant pressure. I was thinking, we're going to back loads here. It just kind of faded out a bit, but it was still a good game. I thought entertaining. It was nice to see Eden. It was nice to see Corey Edwards. What a player! If he doesn't start ahead of Moxon on Saturday, then
I don't know. And Andy starting ahead of Moxon. Let's just park that for a second. Oh, that's a bit of a talking point. So, Andy Bullock from Elite something coaching, strength coaching. Corey Edwards was very good last night. He got bullied off the ball too often at Salford. Last night he was much stronger, better at pressing and winning the ball back. Good to see him learning quickly. Yeah, and he looks good, doesn't he? He looks really good.
Because he lost the ball that led to the goal, but he still tried to track back and he still tried to make an effort. So he wasn't just like, oh, I've lost the ball, hands in the air sort of thing. You know, we did try and make an effort and we conceded from it. But I thought I'm going back to my comment. I thought Moxon had one of his better games, but I still think his passes were just like in the final third. They were just like either too far right from where players are running, or I think Diamond made 2 cracking runs, and all he had to do was either just chip the ball over the top or feed it through. But no, he don't want to make that. It's almost like he's scared of making a mistake. So what does he do? He goes back, and then the momentum's lost. And I just don't see the player that we thought we were getting. And I've said it a few times. And if he proves me wrong, he proves me wrong. But right now, I think we have a better replacement in Corey Edwards. I've seen Corey Edwards in a few games, and every game, the Salford game, he was a bit pushed off the ball a bit and stuff. But I just think right now he's better than Moxon, or what Moxon can offer.
That's a big call. That's a big call. Get in your comments if you agree with that, because that's a massive call. You've got like Bailey in there, Moxon, Osborne's back. You're just saying in the pecking order is ahead of Moxon.
I'm saying in the team. What do you mean? That's the same thing, isn't it?
Well, no, because on Saturday, Moxon might not get a sniff. It might be, FA Cup aside, okay, the next league match that we play, it might be Osborne and Bailey, might it? And Moxon's not in anyway, you know.
Yeah. Well, if they're right, they move Edwards to the bench and put Moxon where Edward normally sits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in a way I would agree. I think he shows a lot of promise, right? And obviously this game compared to his previous time, he's looked a lot more confident, a lot better. Like you say, he was putting in the effort even when he made his mistake, right? I don't know whether it's too early to put him in for Moxon, but I do think that being around the team, getting minutes, getting the experience, I think he does show a lot of promise. For us and just in his future in general. He looks like he'll be a cracking player, but I just think he doesn't quite get a start yet. But I think being around it and getting that experience in the big games, I think would be something for him.
So I don't want to feel like I'm always trying to contradict what you say.
No, it's good. It's good. Get different opinions on the pod.
Would you say then that Moxon has warranted a place to start ahead of Corey Edwards then? And I get what you're saying, where he's a bit young and he needs that experience. But right now we don't have personnel in midfield. So for me, I'm going with, say, who I think would want it more, is more hungry for it. And right now, Corey Edwards is more hungry for it, whereas Moxon's got something. I'm not saying he's crap. He's a professional footballer, obviously, but he's not the Moxon we thought we were getting when it got unveiled in January. We thought, wow, this is it, you know, and he's not really delivered any of that.
I don't necessarily disagree about hungry for the position, but I think that they don't have to be like mutually exclusive. I think that Edwards could be really hungry for it and showing that he wants to be in it, right? And doing it off the bench and coming in and being like, look, I'm improving, I'm doing this, I want to be in that position, but I don't also think I also don't think that he warrants a start just because he's hungry for it. It's like you might have a kid who's like absolutely loves it, is really hungry to get in it all the time, but not that good. I'm not saying Edwards is, I'm saying he is good. But just because they're hungry for it doesn't mean that they deserve the spot because of that. I think you need a balance of the two.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
That's
it's not
fair.
Yeah. But being in and around the first team does wonders, doesn't it? Training with the first team, that match day experience, that can bring you on significantly if the manager and the coaching team deem it. And I personally think Edwards has got it. I think we should look to buy him. I think because he's on loan, isn't he, from Rochdale? I think. That's the case. So definitely. I did say I said a few weeks ago I could see that in, is it Joe Assels?
Yes.
You could see that in Joe Assels. It doesn't take a genius to see that he's a good player because he scored 2 past Wolves and he just showed promise. And I said online that I think he should be fast tracked to the first team. And what I meant by that was not that he should start in front ahead of Kyle Wootton, which some people took it to be, and then shouted it down. But it was more that what you literally just said. Get him in and around the first team. Yes, he's 16, is he? I think, or 17, maybe. Get them in and around the first team and getting mentored by other players that will fast track their potential.
Yeah, and I think the hunger for those positions is important, as you were saying, Andy. But I think if they don't have that hunger, then being around the first team wouldn't help them that much. But the combination of those two factors, I could see it becoming a thing in the future. But I just think it's too early right now.
Yeah, and do you know what? Another exciting bit is, and this is my positivity trains the long run. Unless you've noticed, we're going to get some of these players that come through our youth system, or whether we cherry pick off the cat ones, and then they come to us, and they are literally going to fly through into the first team because they're going to be that good. And you will see it. Yeah, I think you will see that in the future with County, where what you just said, Andy, we're going to get players that just are better than everything we've got, and they're like 18 years old, and that's exciting in itself.
Can I just make a point or say something? County fan 696. I don't know who you're referring to, but if it's me, I'm also thanking God that I'm not the manager. But in fairness, they are just our opinions. But if you want to come on the show, get in touch with me. And come on the show, have your opinion, because we love hearing other people's opinions, because that's what our podcast is all about. So give us a shout, get on the show, and because we see you on every week, and we like what you put. So just come on, and we'll have it.
We'll have a conflict.
Not like that. We're not having a fight, obviously.
Back on the pod.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean.
Anything more about the Crewe? I mean, I thought Che Gardner was brilliant. I thought he was really, really good. That in particular, that ball that he played for Mothersill, it was also good, by the way. And I've been slightly critical of Mothersill. Not that my opinion counts for anything. He probably don't watch or anything, but I just expect more of him mainly because of the price tag. I mean, I don't know if that's justified or not.
Every week, mate. When I'm on it.
Teo.
Told you it's tight.
So yeah, I expect. But that ball that Che Gardner played for Mothersill was just, I don't know if you remember it, that absolute beauty down the right hand side. He sort of cut. It was in between 3 players, nicely weighted, on a plate for Mothersill. Maybe slightly a touch ahead of Mothersill, but keeper got in the way of it. I just thought, I thought Che Gardner had a good game last night as well.
Yeah, I agree. And even though he's still quite small, isn't he? But I did feel like he's bulked out a little bit as well. And he's one for the future. We just need to hang on to him and just keep. I know they don't know who to loan him out to at the moment, do they? Because it's a case of top end or bottom end. You know, I don't know, but definite one for the future. That kid.
Yeah, I feel like whenever he plays, always the comments are that he's done a really good job. He's had a decent game. I very, very rarely see sort of criticism for him. He always looks up for it. And it just seems like a really decent player. So definitely in the future, I'll see him around and about.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely one to watch. Yeah, and just a quick word on that left-hand side as well. I mean, your mate County Fan 696 says it. Eden and Mothersill look great partnership. Mothersill looks good when Febs is down that side as well.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping this is the start of Mothersill now. So, especially with the game on Saturday. I think he'll start on Saturday against Cambridge. Hopefully continue, have another good game. I'm seeing flashes of it. I just kind of expected it from day one, really, which is, I guess, my disappointment.
But then he's not had a consistent run of starts, has he? So, he has, and whether that's been down to injury or mentality, I don't know. But he's not had the run of games. So, look, we've not signed a £1 million player for him to be a flop, have we?
I don't think anybody does, do they?
Pardon?
If you do, you're really bad at business.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we are.
No. And that's probably why I'm so critical of him, because I guess it's the expectation and the price tag, what the sort of reputation he comes with, and he's not really done it for me. But I can see little glimpses
coming into it.
Yeah. So there we go.
Going a little bit off track here, talking of like the money side. I don't know who develops Football Manager, but they've made Mark Start like really tight, because I can't sign anyone. Literally can't sign anyone. So, and we know that's not the case, because someone else put a comment on before, and I know I said I don't want to be talking about this for the next 2 months, but I am hearing that the Louis Barry thing, as I said a couple of weeks ago, it's getting traction. So, yeah. And we're crying out for a forward. We are. I think last night showed that. When Brecky went off, we didn't even have anyone.
Well, Diamond was the point striker, wasn't he? I think when Brecky went off.
Yeah.
Because you got no Low and Mutton, have you? So yeah. When you say it's getting traction, is that just rumor mill online with the eye in the nose, the usual in the know people?
Yeah. But I've got obviously we all have someone that always says that they know, or from a good source anyway. I've got 2 of those people, and 2 of those have been pretty accurate with the signings that we've made over the last couple of years. Obviously, I'm not going to name names, but
yeah. Well, I'm sure if it happens, said person's father will contact me and we'll put a statement out. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll make sure we do that.
Why? Do you know Chris Churchman's dad?
Do you know what I'll never forget? And this has got a Cambridge connotation. I'll never forget the time we had Alan Lord as our manager, and we had Chris Churchman and Tunji Moses in midfield. There we go. Did anybody notice Jordan Keane on the bench? Not on the bench as in playing staff, but he was on the bench last night. Did anybody notice that? I'm sure it was Jordan Keane. Keto. No. Did you not notice?
Not even with the song. Not even with the song. Were they singing that?
No. I've just sung it now.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
You just fancy that little sing-song.
Yeah, I've had a beer on
her. Had a beer, have we?
So I assume he's on the playing staff, as is James Vincent as well, I believe. Not the playing staff, coaching staff. But I think Damien Allen, and what's good, I need to contact Rainsy actually and get Damien Allen and Rainsy on, and maybe James Vincent, and get them on a pod, because they're all in our academy now, in our youth setup. And when you think about it, that's amazing, isn't it? That I don't know if other clubs do this as much, but we've got former professional footballers from this club in our academy. You can say to those youngsters, look, I've played for this club, so this is how we do things. That just speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Helps with the culture as well. I'm a massive thing about keeping the culture in a club, and people will say, like with managers coming back, they'll go, oh well, the players are different, the the whole vibe is different, but it's also not. You get the feel of the fans. You know what's expected, and especially, I don't know, I think County has such a high standard of, you know, coaching and bringing people up, that just having that tie to the fans, it's such a close-knit community that I think it's really important to instill that in players, even if they're coming on a loan or whatever, for them to understand that side, which you don't get if you don't have that sort of tie-in.
Yeah, 100%. And if you lose that, which we did for a long time, don't forget, you know, we didn't have that until probably 2014, 2015, when I think Bellis and George Hudson came back to the club. That's when that started to rebuild, and it's only just starting to like proper solidify now, isn't it, after all these years and loads of investment. So if you lose that, imagine when you lose that as a club, you drop like a stone, or it contributes to dropping like a stone, or the degradation of the club. Yeah, massive. Let's talk about Cambridge on Saturday.
I don't even break it into another song here, Ross. But probably not.
That's been known. Hey, do you know what? Just a bit about Stockport. Went out in Stockport on Friday, and we went to Highballer. I don't know if you've been to Highballer, Andy.
No, I've not been there.
No.
Yes, I have been. Yeah.
Yeah, they do bandioke. So they got a live band. I think Stu, who used to do Our Ladies Pod, did this. They have a live band and then a book full of songs that you can pick, and you put it in, and you get you up on stage and you're a lead singer.
That's
with
cool.
A live band.
I like that.
Honestly,
cool.
Yeah, I did Teenage Kicks. And
nice.
it was just amazing. Yeah.
So
there you go. If you're in Stockport, get yourself to Highballer. If you like doing karaoke, and it's bandioke. There we go. Let's move on to Cambridge on Saturday.
Nice segment.
Yeah, Cambridge on Saturday. Right. So just first, Steve has done a really, really good interview with the Abbey Stand podcast. So have a watch and listen to that. About 25 minutes long. Talk about the state of the club, who to look out for, and all these, all the usual stuff. And he goes into the, a real good level of detail. We're probably not going to do that. But Lauren, you're kind of that way, aren't you? Have you been to watch them this season?
I've been to watch them a couple of times. So I've unfortunately moved even further south in Cambridge now, but I was in Cambridge for 3 years and got to know the club quite well. I used to go to quite a lot of matches whilst I was down there. I know, sacrilegious, because at one point we're in the same league. But that's no longer the case.
We've never been in the same league as Cambridge.
Oh yeah, never admitting that. I'm just going to go and get a top up. You just talk amongst yourselves. Carry on.
We can do that. But yeah, I've been a couple of times, and Cambridge played Fulham as well, which was nice because that's right by me now. So I got to go and see them against a team in the cup. But it was I've still kept in touch with them, still kept an eye on the club, got a little bit of a soft spot for them, having been there for 3 years.
You're not allowed to say it's your second team, though.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
of course not. Only one team for me, Andy. I can't believe you'd even suggest that would be.
Well, I didn't know which way this was going, so I just thought I'd get it in there before you get pitchforks outside your house and stuff. That you support two teams, because you're not allowed to do that.
No, of course not. Of course not. Only ever Stockport. Only ever County. But yeah, kept a close eye on them whilst I've been down here, and it's been nice to see them doing a pretty decent job of the league, to be honest. I mean, obviously, the preview show will have a much better grasp of it because they will have interviewed the guys at under the Abbey Stand, and they will have had a really good insight on it. But it's just nice to see them drop down, but still not be struggling horrendously.
Yeah. They are, like you say, they are making a good go of it, aren't they? Because I think it's from not many teams bounce back up, do they, from when they go down to from League One to League Two, and I think they're just outside the playoffs, aren't they? So Saturday's not a formality by any stretch of the imagination, is it?
I mean,
got
they're
Neil Harris in
charge. So
they're in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, chilling in sixth at the moment. So it's I think the whole vibe of the club at the moment is they're happy with where they are. At least that's what I've been able to tell. But yeah, they're properly giving it a go, and they've just gone out with the trophy, so they'll be giving it a good go. They'll be giving it a good go.
When you say happy with where they are, you mean happy with their current position, but they still want to go, or do you mean they're just happy in League Two at the moment?
No, within the league.
Right. Okay.
At
Happy
least
within their position.
Yeah, at least with my my friends that are Cambridge fans, they kind of expect themselves to be League Two. Really, they didn't think that they were particularly competitive in League One, and obviously that was kind of shown last season, unfortunately. But they fully think that they are a League Two, League One straddling team, and they're pretty happy with where they are in the league at the moment. But yeah, they're pulling together performances. I mean, they've drawn a couple in their league games, right? And obviously, like I say, they lost in the trophy on pens. But I reckon they will give it a good go. I reckon they'll give it a good go.
Yeah, I think as I don't think it'll be as easy a game as what it says on paper at all. I think it'll be. It depends really on team selection, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, would they? You'll probably know more about this, and I've not had a chance to see Steve's show yet. I've just, like I said, been flat out this week. But will they field a strength squad first team, or are they going to sort of concentrate more on their current position they're in League Two and drop a few? I don't know.
Mm.
You'd have to watch the preview show for that, surely.
Yeah. Go on, Andy.
Yeah.
Get on the preview show. Have a listen.
Yeah.
It's a great show. So I'll pick it up.
I do watch it every week. I've just this week I've not had a chance to watch it.
Yeah. No,
but don't worry. I can watch them all when they're out live because I'm not working now until the second week in March.
Rub it in.
Oh God.
So do you remember last year, Russ, when I was like, well, why haven't you had time to do that? I've got time to do that. Why haven't you got time to do that?
Yeah. Well, this is, I don't get this. It's all year round for me. You know, you get time off like that.
If anything, it's anyway. My busiest season is coming up. So
exactly.
So much golf.
So much golf and Football Manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we move on, well, in fact, no. Let's do score predictions for Saturday. So, yeah, get your predictions in on the comments. While you're doing that, and while you two are thinking about it, Kath Shanley, from secretary from the Stockport County Supporters Cooperative, her son sent her a video of me doing teenage kicks and the bandioki. There you go. So, Kath, can you send it to me, please?
Kath, you have my number. Can you send it to me first, please?
Brilliant. Anyway, score predictions for Saturday.
4-2.
4-2. Wow.
To us, obviously.
I don't know if we'll be that good at finishing. I'm still not convinced by our finishing and our scoring goals. I like this. Yeah, I'm not coming from a biased place here. I can't see us putting 4 away, and we might, right? I reckon 2-0, but there'll be some hairy moments.
At 0-0.
Or even at 1-0 where they look like they're gonna bring it back. I reckon 2-0, but there'll be a couple of shots where we're like, ooh, that was close.
My 4-2 is going to be one of those games where people walk away and go, why wasn't that picked for a Sky? That was utter brilliant. It will be, because it's just one of those games that you would never pick for a Sky televised game, live broadcast, whatever you call it. And sometimes they always try and go for the, oh, that looks juicy. And it never really is juicy, is it? It's just like a petered out affair, you know. Anyway, sorry, Ross, didn't mean to interrupt. What's your score prediction?
No, you didn't interrupt me. I was hoping you'd carry on for longer so I could have more of a think, to be honest. Because I'm kind of thinking I should go first with these because I was kind of thinking 2-0. I want it to be a routine 2-0 win. But I've just got this feeling that, and I hate to bring this up, but in the
Don't say the
goalkeeping
magic of the FA Cup.
No, in the magic of the FA Cup, it is a game of two halves, and at the end of the day, I just feel like we've got a mistake in us at the back in the goalkeeping, in that little triangle between the goalkeeper and the two centre halves, whether we play 3 at the back or 4 at the back, just the 2 of the 3 or the 2. So I can see us conceding, but I can also see us scoring, and I think we've underperformed our XG. I think this season. For those that here we go. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go. I've seen the comments coming in. I'm gonna go 3-1 because I think we'll concede, but I'm hoping it is routine. Nigel says 2-0. Edward F says 4-0. County fan 696 3-0. Cash Shanley says you were really good as well. Thanks, Cash. Send the video over. Yeah.
Was he drunk? This guy was this guy drunk?
I know I was.
That makes a better performance, no? Bit more confident. Get up there.
A bit more relaxed. Yeah. Bit more relaxed. Yeah. It's not my first rodeo. Okay. Before we move on, just to say that Mickey Flynn is doing a. Do you want to explain it, Andy? Because you're I'll put the link in. Do you want to explain it? He's doing Dr. Kershaw's Strictly Come Dancing.
If anyone's ever seen Strictly Come Dancing, then they're doing this. Flinny's doing one for Dr. Kershaw's hospice, which is basically hospice that looks after palliative care, end of care for adults for life-limiting illnesses around the Oldham area. So brilliant calls. And if you've ever met Flinny or watched one of our podcasts, this would be massively, and I don't say this lightly, and Flinny will probably back me up, his family will back me up. This is Flinny completely out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
He can head a ball. He is the mustard in defence. But can you ever imagine Flinny doing Strictly Come Dancing or their version of it? I can't. I've already asked, can I come and watch? Because I'll pay good money for that just to get a ticket. But great cause, and there's Russ has put the link in, so get donating because we all love Flinny. You know, we have him on our shows as well, don't we, Russ? So he gives up his time and what have you. So it doesn't have to be loads, just whatever you can afford. Get sponsoring.
Such a great cause as well.
It is. There's so many charities out there that you don't hear of and what have you, and it's nice to these charities to get the recognition that they need, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you ever do that, like dancing?
Well, it's funny you should say that because last year, me and Claire voluntarily, not for charity, we went and did ballroom and Latin dancing as a couple. Just to learn how, because I love Strictly, and my son was a competition standard Latin and ballroom dancer in his youth.
Hang on a minute. When I said I was going home to watch the Bake Off final,
that's a Bake Off, though. Come on,
absolutely.
Right, but you went home on a night out. Were we on a night out and you went home to watch the Bake Off?
No, I would never ever leave.
Oh no, you were doing a podcast. Yeah, so if we were doing a podcast, yeah, but if we were doing a podcast with Flinny, I wouldn't be like, Strictly Come Dancing to go and watch.
But in fairness, Flinny had to be home because he was going to China the next day.
Yeah, so this is not about Flinny. This is not about Flinny. This was about you going to Bake Off, cutting everybody short because Bake Off was on telly as if it was 1990 and you can't record telly. You know.
Anyway, let's move on. Yeah. So anyway, good luck to Flinny, and if anyone can donate, then brilliant, and thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Just a very quick one with you, Lauren, then, because you are a podcast producer in that there London, and it sounds like you live in Knightsbridge as well. So fair play to you.
Trust me, it's not. It is a room in a house with people I don't know, in a place that's questionable at the best of times, but I love it.
Why? What's Knightsbridge? I don't want what.
Well, I'm in Fulham, which is a very lovely area.
Right. Okay.
but
Yeah.
I'm right on the edge of it, so it's slightly less of a lovely area. But the locals are lovely. Got myself a local pub down there for the open mics, things like that.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Bit of bandioke, no?
Bit bandioke. Well, they get me on the mic, so I guess so.
Yeah, you must be good then.
I can't sing. Oh no. They've just decided that it's like a weekly humiliation ritual.
What's your go-to song?
Oh, we have a bit of American Girl. No, American Boy even. Sorry.
Yeah.
A little bit of what else was I saying? Bit of Valerie out there.
Which version? Mark Ronson or Zootons?
No, Amy Winehouse version.
Oh yeah. Okay, Mark Ronson. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
But...
Excellent. So in your work, then obviously don't name the podcast and things. Don't want to get into that shenanigans. But I mean, you were saying, I think off air that your days are long and.
Yeah, they're a lot longer than expected. Yeah, they're a lot longer than expected, but I love it. I basically do all of the I write all the running orders, I do all the cameras, all the mics. I basically do all the behind the scenes production for a couple of podcasts. And it is absolutely the best thing. I get to talk about football every day, and the best thing is I get to tell other people to talk about football every day. So, if they say something wrong, it's technically my fault, but they get all the stick for it, so it's fine.
So do you actually get involved in the when you sort of the planning of it as well? The planning of it, when you're in a room going, what we're going to talk about today and the angles and that kind of thing.
Yeah. So the hosts themselves bring their angles, but I'll tell them which topics we're talking about, which games they're talking about, and things like that. So I basically run it all behind the scenes with other people, obviously. But yeah, it's a team of 4 of us that do it all. So
nice, and we can probably say they are podcasts that people will have heard of or listened to. Probably.
Yes, they are nationally recognised.
Don't fall for it, Lauren. Don't let him feel like
I'm going for that.
No. It's just nice and quite like proud to have a county fan in that arena doing that thing, and we're a podcast as well. It's sort of like relatable, isn't it? Kind of thing.
Yeah. Well,
are you award-winning yet?
We got nominated for some pretty big awards in this past award season.
I'm only joking.
Well, we got bronze. We got bronze. But yeah, it's really good, and I wouldn't have.
Not first.
Not first.
No,
not. But
sorry,
I wouldn't have got into it.
I didn't.
I wouldn't have got into it without you guys in this podcast. So,
that's very nice.
You guys were very much the catalyst for that.
Very nice.
It's funny how you've been headhunted there, but none of us have.
There's only one kind of headhunting we're getting, mate, and that's one bullet at a game. That's the back of the head. Anyway, should we do random shit of the week?
Let's do it.
Random shit of the week. It's random shit of the week. It's random shit of the week. It's random shit of the week. Random shit of the week.
Joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake.
I love that video.
Yes,
I love
another
that
one.
video.
Radio 1 played it today. Radio 1 did it today. I was like, oh yes, get in there, get in. I'm trying to do it. You know where you used to be able to create your own ringtones?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find if anyone knows of an app, because I just can't be bothered searching, but where you can create your own ringtone. I want to try and do that, where it's that whole clip of her going, oh, for God's sake, not another one.
Yeah. Do you know what? Very, very quick side story. In my youth, when I first started working, my ringtone was Quagmire's Giggity Giggity Giggity. So I'd be working in an office, and someone would ring me, and that would come up Giggity Giggity Giggity. So that was quite inappropriate that someone told me after a couple of weeks to change it. There we go. Got the curly finger into the office. Anyway, right. Random shit of the week.
I don't even know what you've just said, to be honest. I don't even know
some
what that means.
people will. If you've seen Family Guy, then some people will know what that is.
Right,
anyway, let's leave that there. Right. This week's random shit of the week. I actually nicked this from the what's it called? The one not stick to football. The fans, well, one where they got all the fans in there, into the room on the YouTubes. Have you seen that with Jamie Carragher and things? No, have you not seen it? Anyway, basically, you've got to try and guess a player based on the clubs that they have played for. So I'll start to name the clubs that they first played for, second club, third club, fourth club, and then you can guess it. Now, I don't know whether to do this. You decide, because I've got 10 players, county players, obviously, and I might go easiest to hardest based on what I think. But do you want to do it individually or do you want to do it together? And everybody online can sort of chip in as well.
I'd be tempted to go together, given my knowledge is truly abysmal.
Right.
And probably also not that vast. So, but
Okay.
I'm also happy to go against you, Andy, should you wish.
No, I'll entertain not being a winner of some sort. So I suppose it's against you're like the house, Russ, and me and Lauren are playing against the house.
Fair dues. Let's do it.
So
okay.
Yeah. There needs some sort of winner in my eyes, you see, Lauren.
Okay. Right. And comments as well. Get in the comments, because I think this is going to be hard. And now I've created this like at 7:30.
You've
so
done it.
I think it's.
You've done it, so surely you know if it's hard or not.
Well, it depends on your personal knowledge. I don't know your knowledge, do I? So, Anyway, first one.
See me on a match day.
Well, yeah. Right, the first one. I'm only going to do permanent clubs. I'm going to miss out loans. Okay. So otherwise, that just sort of confuses it. Right. First one. First club was Scunthorpe United. Second club was Notts County. This place.
Are we meant to guess after? Are we meant to guess after each club?
You can guess whenever you think you've got the answer. Just say Just say the name. Just say the name. Yeah.
And so everyone at home, you're also joining in. Don't forget.
Yeah, everyone at home is joining in as well. So first club.
Are these current players that we have, or just county players over the years?
These are county players over the years. If you want an extra clue, I can give you an extra clue, as in what era they were from.
All right.
So
maybe do that if we don't get it. Or
okay. Scunthorpe United, then played for Notts County, then signed for Stockport County.
Wharton.
Correct. Well played. Okay. Do you get? Oh, there you go, Nigel Wharton. There you go. There we go.
I've not got comments on, so I've turned them off. I'm on private chat.
Yeah, I'll take it away as well. No cheating over here.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Let's go slightly more difficult. Okay.
Why? Just go in it.
These could be players I've watched.
Because possibly, but Wharton was probably the easiest one, to be fair. So they're going to get more difficult.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Okay, right. First club, Southport. Then Colwyn Bay. Then Lincoln City. Back to Colwyn Bay. These are permanent. To Tamworth. Then to AFC Fylde. Then to Stockport County.
Fylde. Who did we sign from Fylde? Oh, there's two players that we've signed from Fylde recently. Danny Lloyd and Hinchliffe.
Oh, you've just said one of them.
Yeah, your face said that Andy had said one of them.
Well, I didn't see his face, so you pick them.
Oh, have I?
No, but you saw his face.
Yeah, but he pulled his face kind of about 5 seconds after you said both. So,
Let's try again. Right. Either Danny Lloyd. I'm going to go with Lloyd.
Correct.
Oh no, so we're going to go with Lloyd.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to go with Lloyd. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. I tell you what, Nigel's on form. He's got it right again. And do you know what made me laugh? What you just said then, Andy? You went recently. It was 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've not signed anyone. So that is fairly recent from Filed.
No,
It's our most recent signing from Filed.
I totally get it. No, what I was thinking was recently to me was like the 1990s, but obviously it's not.
See, to me,
You know what I mean?
that is the furthest you could say is recently for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I was laughing at that.
Well, how many clubs has Ben played for before us? Because he's been with us for this is 10th season next season. So he wouldn't have.
Yeah,
had
I've not
many
got that.
before
I've not
us.
got him up.
No.
He's not
Well,
part of the quiz.
that's a clue then.
Yeah. We know Ben's not coming.
Yeah.
All right, hit us with the next one, Russ.
Okay, here's the next one. So this is going to be. Oh yeah, let's see if you can get this one. This is one for the purists. Okay, Morecambe, then Stockport County.
What?
Yeah. Do you want me to go on? I can go on. I can go further if you want me to, because this player played for a lot of clubs after us.
Ooh. Okay.
Morecambe. Give us the era then. Give us the era.
The era is the early 2000s.
Right. So I was in a baby grow. Brilliant.
Great. And I was, probably walking down Castle Street looking like I should have a baby grow.
Yeah. He signed reportedly for 150,000 from Morecambe.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Where did he go after us?
Yeah, give us a taster of afterwards.
He went to Bury, back to Morecambe, Fleetwood, Forest Green, Stalybridge Celtic, and then a plethora of further non-league. Do you want me to give you another clue? And as soon as I give it, you'll go, yeah.
Midfielder, wasn't he? Can you give me that?
No, I don't think he was.
Wasn't. I don't think.
No, he was one that wore a squad number that wasn't befitting of his position.
Oh, don't bring that argument back up again.
I don't think.
Russ, no one cares about that shit, honestly.
Do you want me to give you one final clue?
Yeah.
We'll take all the clues we can get.
The clue is he scored 2 goals in a victory over Manchester City.
All right. Fucking hell. Hardiker.
Yes, John Hardiker.
Shit.
There we
Why
go.
didn't I get that?
John Hardiker. Okay, right. Player number 3. That was John Hardiker, everybody. Oh, the guesses aren't coming in. I want people to guess. Come on. Only Nigel's guessing and John Billsbury. Okay. This player played for Tranmere Rovers. Shall I tell you the years? Would that be easier? Played for Tranmere Rovers between 1994 and 2002. And he signed for Stockport County 2002 to 2004.
Dave Challoner.
Correct. Well done. Do you think that was an easy one?
I think you gave, I think you gave it away with the years there. Because I knew DC went straight from Tranmere to County.
At least I knew he'd played for Tranmere before us. I was getting somewhere with that one.
Okay. What about this one then? First team was Liverpool. then signed for Port Vale, then signed for Stockport County.
Liverpool. Who was after Liverpool?
Port Vale.
Port Vale. Not loans.
No, they were permanent. There was a loan in between from Port Vale to a club, but it's probably insignificant.
I'm truly abysmal at this game.
Liverpool. Port Vale. Oh, was it 90s?
Yes, for county it was. I'm gonna have to rush you because dead air's a crime.
That's true. Dead air is not a good thing.
No.
Dead what?
Dead air.
Oh, I thought you said hair. It's like, what are you trying to say? I don't know.
You're going to kick yourself. There's no guess. Oh, is there a guess here? Hang on a second. No, there isn't a guess. John Jeffers.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Okay. I'm going to do two more. I'm going to do one for the purists. So if you're on the comments, get into this then. So the first one, Bishop Auckland, signed for county, moved on to Hartlepool United, and then re-signed for county.
Ooh.
Bishop Auckland.
Yes.
Hartlepool. Sorry, county, Hartlepool, county.
Yeah, Bishop Auckland, signed for county, made a shitload of appearances for us, went and signed back for Hartlepool, and then came back to county.
Two stint there.
I feel like I should know this with you saying made a shitload of appearances. I'm guessing your nodding suggests I should know this player, or I do know this player.
Yeah, you definitely, 100% you know it. Lauren might have heard of this player.
Okay, that gives you a bit more of a...
Yeah. Andy, you definitely know this player, and somebody has guessed it correctly in the comments. And well done to Nigel, who seems to be the only person playing the game.
The only person so decent at this game.
Yeah. I mean, you need some knowledge for this. Hey, do you want me to give you the era?
Yeah, go on.
The era is the 70s to the 80s.
Are you joking?
No clue.
No, absolutely. Are you honestly joking? Why would I know that?
Mate, that's what I said. You'll know the player.
My first game was the Ian Dowie own goal. Everything before that, and I've been openly honest. I was a United fan, so why would I know something from when?
Just play the game. I mean,
to the 80s. I wasn't even in a baby grow. I wasn't even.
No, but
born.
it doesn't matter. You don't have to have. You don't have to have lived the World War to know about the World War, do you? It's not like a.
So you're comparing this guy's tenure at the game to the World War.
No. I'm not comparing that.
Whoa. Has there been a World War? Next minute, you're going to tell me there's been two.
No, I'm saying you don't have to have lived something to have known about it because it's all on the internet or in books, isn't it? So that's my point.
70s or 80s? Wow.
Do you want to know the answer?
No clue.
Yeah, no idea.
Tommy Sword.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I like the way you got the modern ones. I have got a few more, but I feel like it's not. There's no point now because
we're completely shocking at the game.
Well, just a bit. Yeah, I don't want to really find one. Maybe I don't know because I tell you what though. When I was looking at these, all the ones from I would call our dark days, they don't really have Wikipedia pages. So I was looking for Gary Stopforth because I thought that'd be a good one. But there isn't a Wikipedia page for Gaz. So, soz Gaz, if you're listening.
You should have done one on Teo. I could have given you all the
Yeah, your
information
best
you
friend.
needed.
You could have, yeah.
Yeah.
Where was he born? Where was he born, by the way? Your Teo.
Mate, he's a good friend. I'm not going to start disclosing his personal information on air.
Great answer. That's a great answer. Oh, brilliant. So yeah, that was random shit of the week. Well done. I think you got 2 out of 6. I think
Got 3, didn't we?
Right, who did you get? You got
Lloyd,
Lloyd, and
Charlie.
Wotton.
Charlie,
And Charlie.
and Wotton.
Oh, and Charlie. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
3 out of 6. Well done. 50%
Look
is
at
not bad.
that.
Yeah, Lauren, that's what you call
That
what you call a half-hearted apology.
Mm. It sounds a lot better when you say we got 3 out of 6 because our showing was actually abysmal.
Well, I'm sorry, but in fairness, your showing was abysmal.
Yeah, mine was worse. But hey, you know.
If there's a bus there, Lauren, I'm going to throw you under it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because 2 of the 3, Lauren wasn't even born, probably.
Yeah, I've seen 2 of them play, and I can barely remember Lloyd play. I can remember it just about. But...
Oh, that makes me feel really, really old. And he was the one. He was the one that was the most recently, as Andy said. Brilliant. Right, let's wrap it up there. Thank you to everybody who's commented, liked, and subscribed. All that kind of stuff. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you're watching this back, do like and subscribe and rate us on YouTube and all that other good stuff. Whatever podcast player you are listening to us on. Cheers, thank you. And we will see you on Saturday in the courtyard if you are there. If not, we will see you next week. Check out the preview show and the review show and check out our Patreon and our new website as well, www.scarpgarwar.co.uk. Cheers, thank you. See you soon.
Cheers all. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.